Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing something that you guys have been suggesting for a while. We are going to be testing out things from Dollar Tree, or $1.25 Tree, as it is now. I have 5 different things from Dollar Tree, and then we're going to compare them to, like, we'll call it like the real version, since like everything from Dollar Tree is kind of like a cheap knockoff. So, first thing that we're going to be testing is, of course, we got to test some type of glue. So we got wood glue, and we will be comparing that to just some Gorilla wood glue. We'll see if it can hold its own, better, worse. I'm really curious to see if it can hold up at all, just simply because, I mean, it's $1.25, although it is, you know, such a small amount. And we are also going to be testing out some super glue. So this is the Dollar Tree super glue. It's just the standard, like, I think the type of super glue it is cyanocrylate. I have no idea what that means, but we're going to be testing that against some Loctite super glue. And for both of these, we're going to be using our standard wood blocks, and then we're going to be clamping them. Go ahead and put let's use the Dollar Tree super glue first, or the Dollar Tree wood glue first. You got to cut the end. Let's get like that size dot. The consistency, I've used this stuff quite a bit. Now the consistency of this seems to be pretty similar to that. Clamp this down. Okay, that's about the same amount. Now the wood glues are out of the way, and I'm going to go ahead and make a prediction about this wood glue. I think that the results are going to be very, very, very similar. Just simply because the colors look the same, the consistency looks the same. I have a really good feeling about this. I think it's really going to be good. Now, the super glues, on the other hand, I don't think the super glues are going to be the same. To me, this just comes off as like a better quality. Like, I don't know what it is. It could be complete garbage, but I just look at this and I see that this is better, or I think that this is going to be like way better than this. All right, now these are one of those like weird type of tubes. Like, you screw the lid onto it to puncture it, and then like once you do that, that's kind of it. That's all you got. Oh, jeez. Let's put a healthy amount on there. Okay. This is very, very liquidy. Like, very liquidy. Wait a minute. It's literally already dry. And it didn't even stick at all. It dries that fast. Let's try the other side. Coat it. I guess we're just gonna have to hope that works out. Some of it's on my fingers. Yeah, that wasn't completely dry. I should not have rubbed my finger all over that. Now I got like this weird like coating on my finger. That's great. All right, now let's see if we have the same experience with the Loctite. I would imagine that we're not going to. Actually, we probably are. It seems very liquidy. Okay, that's probably about the same amount. Get a clamp on that. All right. Now, these glues, I don't think they require 24 hours to dry, but just for the sake of giving every glue the best shot possible, we're gonna let them dry for 24 hours. Then we'll come back. All right, so before we go any farther, this video is sponsored by Bespoke Post. Now, Bespoke Post is a monthly subscription box service. I know what you're thinking. They're not like your typical subscription box service. Most subscription box services, you pay a monthly fee, you get a box, and that's it. That's as far as it goes. If you get a box and whatever's in the box is just like complete garbage, or it's just something that you're never going to use in a million years, or just something you don't like, you're just stuck with it. That's just how it is. But with Bespoke Post, what they do is before the box ships, you get to overview the box and you get to see everything that's in it. And if you don't like something that's in it, or you just, it's just something that you're never going to use or whatever, for free of charge, you can just swap boxes. And so you can end up getting something that you actually like, or something that you're actually going to use. So from a customer's perspective, that's very nice. Say 1 month you're just going to be out of town or whatever. You can just skip that month. You can skip 2 months in a row if you want and then come back. It's all up to you. So it's very user friendly. And also, each box has roughly $70 in retail worth of product, but you only pay a fraction of that for the subscription price. So that's pretty nice. Now I have 3 examples of what they have to offer, so let's dig into these and see what's inside. The split kit, that's what this box is called. Okay, here we go. A lot of paper that we don't need. Like a tomahawk. Oh, field hatchet. Ooh, that is nice. And sharp. Sharpest edges I've ever had on a hatchet. This is another hatchet that I have. Yeah, that edge isn't even, this one isn't even close to this. All right, let's put that away before somebody gets injured. Next up, we have the field kit. Field kit, what could be, oh, all right. A slingshot and some eco ammo. Seed balls. Oh, I guess these are like some type of ammo that's also seeds. Wildflowers, grasses, and ground cover. Load this up and shoot it. Jeez. Garden balm. Moisturizing hand salve. I don't know what that is. It smells nice. I guess it's some type of like lotion. The last thing from this box is an Opinol saw kit. It looks like it's got a little, yeah, this thing twists to be like a little guard. Looks like a really sharp handsaw. It's a nice size. Pretty cool. And last but not least, we have the bullseye kit. More paper. Something in plastic. And, okay, we've got a target. There's got to be something in here to throw at the target, it looks like. 3 throwing knives. 3 throwing knives. Jeez. 3 throwing knives and a target. Oh, I like that sheath. That's pretty cool. So that is a sample of some of the stuff that they have to offer. If you're interested, there will be a link in the top of the description. You can click that link and you can use code TylerTube20 and you can get 20% off your first month. All right, it's been 24 hours. Our glue has dried. This is the Gorilla Glue. We're gonna test it first. Oh, it's gonna take quite a bit to break this. Oh, maybe not. No, never mind. Let's put on some safety glasses, just in case this thing gets a little crazy. Something is creaking. I don't know if it's the block or if it's the ceiling. What are we at? 450. All right. Why is it so hard? The blocks are gonna break. Okay, I think the block just broke. I don't think we actually pulled it apart. I don't even know if you can see it there. Final weight was 488. And it looks like our failure point was probably the wood, not so much the glue. Yeah, so the block split in half. I don't know where the other half went. I think it shot somewhere in this direction. Maybe I'll find it later. So that's the failure point, was the wood at 488 pounds. All right, now this is the Dollar Tree wood glue. Let's see if we get a similar result. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the wood definitely split in half because this is still the paracord that was around the wood. I think anything for $1.25, I think anything over 200 pounds I'm impressed with. Oh, it's already ready to snap. Maybe not. Oh, I think this stuff is strong. I think it's gonna split the block again. Okay. Are you kidding me? The scale shut off whenever it fell. Yeah. Oh, that sucks. This thing's never even fallen before. I don't even know why it fell. Alright, so I guess we're gonna have to do it again. Alright, we are moving on to the super glue. First up is gonna be the Loctite super glue. This is gonna set our precedent for the dollar store super glue. I don't remember if super glue on wood is gonna be really strong or not. I'm trying to remember the last time we did it. Oh. That's either a really good sound or a really bad sound. No, it's gonna be strong. Oh, the wood's gonna break. We're almost to 400 pounds already. Okay. Scale didn't fall that time, so that's good. 426 pounds. And it was honestly probably would have been more than that, but the wood broke. Yeah, here's the piece of wood. So 426 pounds is going to be the weight to beat. See if this Dollar Tree super glue can even get close. I just don't think it's going to be anywhere close. I think it's too cheap, and I think it's going to be maybe like 60 pounds at best. I think I was wrong. Oh, we're at 93. Yep, I was wrong. This might be another case of broken wooden blocks. Oh yeah, we're gonna break the wood blocks again. Oh, jeez. All right, yeah. We broke the blocks again. Oh, okay. So, with the Dollar Tree super glue, we got 466 pounds. So that's actually an improvement over the Loctite. It's actually quite impressive. All right, so our next product is going to be duct tape. Obviously, this is regular duct tape. This is the Dollar Tree duct tape. You can see the size difference. For $1.25, you only get 10 yards, and I don't remember how much this cost, but you get 45 yards. Hopefully, for the lack of product that they give you, hopefully they made up for that in quality. What we're going to do, we're going to do two different tests with this duct tape. I have these two wooden blocks, and we're going to tape these together. I'm going to put one piece of tape all the way around, and I'm going to give it a 1-inch overlap on each one, and then we will pull them apart, and we'll see how much force it takes for the tape to either break or for it to just peel apart, whichever one happens first. And we'll see which one's stronger that way. And then after that, I have this piece of plexiglass, and we're going to put one strip of tape from each brand down the whole length of the plexiglass, and then we're going to try to pull it off and try to slide it off the glass, and we'll see which one's stronger. All right, so I got the blocks taped up. We'll call it the real duct tape. Right off the bat, I think it's going to do like 200 or something. Ooh. Okay, 50. That's a lot less than I expected. So anyway, I also thought that the failure point would be it like sliding off of itself, but it actually snapped. So it only did 50 pounds, and that was like the breaking point of the tape. That also kind of surprises me. All right, this is the Dollar Tree duct tape, and just from putting it on these blocks, the first thing I'm going to say is that it feels like it's about twice as sticky as regular duct tape, but it feels like it's about half as thin. I don't really know what to expect. I think it's going to break way sooner. All right, let's see. I think we're going to end up somewhere around 28 pounds. Wasn't too bad. That was also a break, just like the original duct tape. Now, of course, the light goes off. Anyway, it's 37 pounds. Honestly, I can't say I'm surprised. Like I said, it feels like it's at least half the thickness, maybe even less. But I guess for like what they lacked in thickness, they tried to make up for in stickiness, because it's way stickier than regular duct tape. All right, so next we're gonna do it just like I said. We're gonna put it on this plate, see how sticky they are. And I just realized, like, I don't know, 10 seconds ago after I set all this up, that this isn't going to work the way that I want it to work. The way that I want it to work is to see how well the adhesive is, or how sticky the adhesive is, and to just kind of pull it off of the plate. After that last test, I just realized that whenever I put the pliers on here and pull this off, the tape is just going to snap at a certain weight. It's not going to peel itself off. Since I already have this set up, we'll do it anyway, and then I'll try to see if I can, I don't know, maybe come up with something else. So first up, we're going to do the, I was going to do the dollar store tape first. Let's do the real duct tape first. I'm going to expect this to be probably like 50-ish, just like it was on the blocks. Well, that was even worse. That was 29 before it snapped. That was so anticlimactic. I honestly, I didn't even know the tape ripped. I thought that the pliers just slipped off, like I didn't have them tight enough. That was 29. This one's going to be less for sure. Yeah. It's so much thinner. 15. So it seems like they broke here and they broke on that last test, and they seem to be breaking at like not the same weight but proportions, I guess. Let's see what we can figure out to test the adhesive. All right, so I have spent the last like hour trying to figure out a way to test the stickiness of this tape to see which one's more sticky. There's just no good way to do it. I think what it boils down to is that each one of these tapes, no matter what, the tape itself is gonna fail way before the adhesive will slide off. Now that's, in theory. Let me word it this way. The tape will always fail before it will slide off of this piece of plexiglass. A bunch of different surfaces that might be different or whatever. I don't know. I even put like just a ½ inch of tape on the very edge of the plexiglass, and even that was enough adhesive for it to hold on and break before it would slide off. I mean, they're both sticky. This one, the cheap one, is definitely stickier, but like I said, the tape is so much thinner. You might even be able to see the light through it. See how much thinner it is. But with that being said, I found something else that I really do not like about the cheap dollar store tape. A normal roll of duct tape. This is how you would normally do it. You find the edge. You need a piece of tape this big, whatever. You rip it off. You can do that over and over and over. You can just get some tape, rip it off. No problem. But when it comes to this cheap dollar store tape, Dollar Tree tape, and it'll probably make a liar out of me, that happens like 9 times out of 10. Whenever you try to rip it, it doesn't rip all the way, that it ends up ripping off a thin strand down the far side of wherever you ripped. To me, that's unacceptable. That is absolutely obnoxious. Every time you're gonna get a piece of tape, it's gonna rip like that. Okay, well, that time it worked, but like I said, 9 times out of 10, it does that, and then you have like a string that's like tracing along the outside of the tape, and it's obnoxious. All right, our next item is going to be hooks. These like stickable hooks. I didn't realize until just now. I made a mistake. This one is from Dollar Tree, and this one says that it holds 5 pounds. I bought this one and then went to go buy this one, and I thought, whenever I was looking at these, I thought that this one was 3 pounds. So the command hook, the like brand name that we're comparing it to, says it holds 3 pounds. We're just gonna, I guess see if each one holds what they're rated to hold. I was just reading the back of these, and it's very odd. So the command hook says to stick it on wherever you're gonna stick it, and hold it there for 10 seconds, and then you're good. Whereas this one from the Dollar Tree says that you're supposed to stick it to the surface and then wait 12 hours before you apply any weight to it. Like, that really doesn't make sense. Why would you have to wait 12 hours? So I have 2 of these hooks. So this kind of works out since we have to, since I'm waiting for that glue, the wood glue to dry, because the whole mishap with the scale. Since we have to wait 24 hours for that, we're just gonna take the other one of these and stick it on there and let it sit for 24 hours as well. And we'll have a comparison, and we'll see if waiting the 12 hours or 24, see if that even makes a difference. I thought that was very strange. Let's go with the brand name first. Oh, so apparently the hooks and the adhesive tabs come separately. I always thought the adhesive tabs were like made onto the thing. Okay, so this tab is labeled wall side and the command hook side. So we'll just peel that off. We'll just stick that on the back of there. I just cleaned this with Windex. And we'll put this here. You're supposed to hold it for 10 seconds. I have a feeling that's probably going to hold more than 3 pounds. Just my guess. Are you kidding me? $43 from something that's only rated to hold 3, and it didn't even the adhesive didn't even fail. The plastic broke. The adhesive tab is still here. Are you kidding? That is insane. 43 pounds. Yeah, here's the pieces. That blows my mind. 43 pounds. If this thing only holds 5 pounds, that's a disgrace. That's unacceptable. Especially whenever the competition isn't that much more expensive. The command hooks were like $380 for 2 of them. So it's not that much more expensive. Now we're gonna give this thing the same treatment. Peel this off, and we will hold it here for 5 seconds or 10 seconds. See where we're at. All right, well, we're already above 5. Oh, the hook broke. So, why? That holds 62 pounds. 62 pounds. So, I'm kind of confused. Why are these things rated for 5 and 3 pounds if they can hold 40 and 60? That doesn't make any sense. I guess we could say that they're about even, because this one, because you know the command hook was rated for 3, it held 42 or 47. I don't even remember. And then this is rated for 5 and it held 62. So I mean, this one's bigger, so obviously it's going to hold more if it's good quality. And honestly, the failure point on this was the hook, just like the other one. The adhesive isn't even really the problem. It's just how, like, the hook is what fails on both of them. Check the removal. Come on. Ow! That was like a rubber band, but with a hard plastic on the end of it. No residue. I'm really impressed. I am honestly really impressed. And I'm really confused also. So, I've been thinking about these hooks. After I've talked to myself about it, I'm pretty sure that the weight rating is like a long-term weight rating, meaning that you can hang 3 pounds on it for a long time or 5 pounds on it for a long time, not that it'll only hold that amount of weight. So, I have a 3 and a 5 pound weight for each hook. I have stuck 3 hooks onto the plexiglass, and this middle hook is going to be the one that we're going to sit here for 12 hours, like the package says. Then we'll put it on the crane scale, see if it holds more or less weight. I doubt it will, because the plastic was the failure point, not the adhesive, but we'll see. And then I put 2 extra hooks on the sides, and while we're letting this one sit for 12 hours, I'm going to put a 3 and a 5 pound weight to hang off of these, and then whenever we come back in the morning, we will see if the hooks are still there or if they've fallen off. Should be interesting. All right, next up we have zip ties. These are interesting because these are both 8-inch zip ties, but from Home Depot we got a 20-pack of 8-inch zip ties, and they were $3.83 for 20 of them. But from Dollar Tree, we were able to get 60 zip ties for $1.25. What's going to be the difference? They're both 8-inch. I wonder how much stronger the Home Depot ones are going to be for the compared to the Dollar Tree ones. I do think these are a little bit thicker than the ones from Dollar Tree. All right, let's see what these things do. I think like 80 pounds or something. I think that's probably pretty respectable. Oh, okay. I wasn't far off. 92 pounds. That's pretty good. Now let's see if these even just handling these, they feel so like flimsy. Oh, the zip, like the little zip when you zip it down. That sounds very very reassuring. If the other one did 92, I think these are going to do 47. Ooh, 34. You can see that, 34. Oh, less than half. I guess that's why you pay good money for good zip ties. Let's go ahead and do it again, just to make sure it's not like some anomaly. Last time it was 92. Oh, that one only went to 61. Are they that inconsistent? Let's go for a third one. I mean, that's a big jump. 92 to 61. And that one was 102. I guess we'll have to do another one. This is so inconsistent. $83. Okay, so let's call it 90 on average. That's how much the Home Depot ones vary. I wonder how much these Dollar Tree ones are going to vary. Oh, 51. It's not bad. Go again. Really? Okay, so it looks like with these Dollar Tree ones, it looks like some of them are going to be pretty strong and some of them are just going to be trash. So we got, the first reading was like 37, I think, and then 50, and now 30. Okay, I think it's pretty safe to say somewhere right around 30, between 30 and like 35 is going to be your average for the Dollar Tree ones, and then about 90 or so is going to be your average for the quality Home Depot ones. So in this case, it's worth it to spend the extra money on zip ties, unless you're doing something where the weight doesn't really matter. Then you can get 3 times the amount of zip ties for like half the price. And no, don't worry, I did not forget. We are going to hang the weights on these. This is 3 pounds, and that goes right here. And this is 5 pounds. That goes over here. That is the weights that they're supposed to have, and that's where these things are going to stay until we come back in the morning, and we'll see if they're still hanging. All right, it has been another 24 hours. Both of the hooks are still here. The weights are still hanging. They both held their respective weight for the rating that they're rated for. So I guess that whole you have to wait 12 hours for these Dollar Tree hooks isn't true, or it doesn't apply. The one in the middle, like I said, we waited, no weight has been put on it for more than 12 hours. It's been 24. So we're gonna pull it with the rope again and see if it holds more than, I think the number was 62 pounds. I would assume that the plastic is gonna be the failure point again. Ooh. Oh, that held 80 pounds. So, I guess it just depends on where the plastic fails. Because this result is exactly like the first time. The adhesive did not fail at all. It's the plastic, and it holds 80 pounds. I mean, we had these other two. Let's go ahead and do those. Oh, this is not the best angle. Oh, yeah, plastic failed again. 60 pounds. That's closer to the original number of 62. And that's a very similar way that the first one broke. It's really interesting that putting it on here, just putting it straight on there and then straight away putting the rated 5 pounds on it for 24 hours didn't really affect it. See how the command hook holds up. I guess we'll just let it go at an ankle. Come on. 38. I think the original one was like 40 something, but obviously it was holding it at like a weird angle or whatever. These Dollar Tree ones are cheaper, and they work fine. Especially what I was worried about the most was the adhesive, and it turns out the adhesive is not what you need to be worried about. Not what you need to be worried about at all. First failure point is going to be the plastic, so it's pretty cool. And now finally we have the grand finale. The Dollar Tree wood glue blocks. We're finally going to see how much they hold. We're probably going to break the wood blocks, and it's probably going to be somewhere around 480-ish pounds, if I had to guess. Oh. I already heard some cracking. Ooh. Oh, the block's already trying to split. We're already at 430 pounds. I guess we didn't top 430. That doesn't seem accurate. I guess 430 was the failure point of the wood. You can see that this is one half of the wood. With any of these glues, I guess we'll never really know exactly how strong the glue itself is, but that it is in fact stronger than the wood. So we'll finally solve that mystery. In conclusion, things from the Dollar Tree aren't trash. It seems like everything is actually pretty good quality. It just comes in like smaller quantities. So I would not hesitate to get things from the Dollar Tree. I'm really surprised. I thought most of the stuff was just going to be like pure garbage, but hey, it holds up. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'll see you in the next one.